what I also found quite astonishing and really important to mention here is that studies show that that these kinds of dialogues can really help bridge the gap between socioeconomically disadvantaged and more advantaged children. So children who come from a less literate home, if these dialogues are established in a center, that can make up for it, right? And I think that's really quite important to understand how.
Yeah, that's what we think. Yes, certainly. So the better the quality, the more engaging, the more stimulating the quality of interactions in professional settings, the better for the development of the children, of course.
Now let's go back to the dialogue, because now let's imagine that we do not know why the pencil is on the floor. What happens then?
Well, then you say so.
Yes.
You say, I don't know. Maybe the other girl tossed it off the table, or maybe it fell off when we were fetching the pencils, or
so you given her an hypothesis.
Maybe someone put it there.
It's your own assumption. You make an assumption.
You make a hypothesis about or you speculate about why the pencil might be lying there, and you mark that you're not certain. Mm-hmm. Just using the word maybe makes a huge difference. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
And then again, you check in with the child. What do you think, right? And that's something that we are quite used to in inquiry-based STEM, because it is part of the scientific research process. Is to always ask, why do you think? What's your hypothesis? What's your assumption? But what I think is really important here is that authenticity factor, right? If you do know, disclose that you do, disclose your source. If you don't know, honestly tell children that you don't, because that's the other extreme, right? As adults, we often don't want to admit that we don't
have an answer, but that's just not the case.
Yeah.
Children also realize when people are regularly making things up and just pretending they have answers. They don't. And there are studies that show that children are more inclined to cooperate with adults who are trustworthy, in the sense that they say what they know and say when they don't, rather than adults that always pretend that they know the answer.